Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Nyesom Wike, the former governor of River State and minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, is in trouble. This is because the support base of President Bala Mohammed Tinubu is asking for his sack. And you get to know the reason why I said so and call them the support base. Now, the coalition of northern groups has called on President Bala Mohammed Tinubu to sack the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nyesom Wike. In a statement by the National Coordinator, Jamilu Aliyu Charanchi, the group called on Tinubu to urgently reconsider the inclusion of such, I'm using their words, such volatile and unrefined elements in his government. The group said Nigeria's people deserve leaders who will work towards the unity and stability of the country, and not those who threaten it with their bandit-like tactics. The coalition condemned in strongest terms what he called the disgraceful and thuggish threats issued by the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, against Bauchi State. The statement went on to say, and I quote, "In his recent bandit-like outburst on live television," he went on to say, this is what the statement says, he said, "His recent bandit-like outburst on live television is a stark reminder of the dangerous and unrefined attitude he has consistently displayed in his political career. It is shocking and deeply unfortunate that a figure of such notorious repute holds a position in President Bala Tinubu's government. Wike's behavior is not only an affront to the people of Bauchi State, but also a direct challenge to the peace and stability of northern Nigeria. The CNG wishes to make it clear that we do not take such threats lightly. No one has a monopoly of thuggery or intimidation. We are fully prepared to confront Wike and anyone who believes they can bully or destabilize our region." Now, why I say that this is a support base, this group, coalition of northern groups, these are among the staunchest supporters of Bala Mohammed Tinubu during the election. And if you know that how the election went in 2023, you know that if not for the vote that Bala Mohammed Tinubu got from the north, he could not have been president. And the feelers I'm getting is that these people are serious. And I told you before in this video that already there are forces working to ensure that Bala Mohammed Tinubu becomes a one-term president. And they are likely to achieve it when you see northern group, this group in particular, among those who are raising issues about the Tinubu administration. Okay? It will go to the point where the North will ask Bala Mohammed Tinubu to choose between Nyesom Wike and the North. Because you can see the tone of this Northern Coalition group, the tone of their statement. They say that the threat that Nyesom Wike made on live television against Bauchi State, that it is a threat to the whole of the North. That's what they are interpreting it. And you know that recently, Nyesom Wike, when they were doing the primaries of or the Congress of the PDP in Port Harcourt, he did say where he warned that governors should remove their PDP governors should remove their hands from the crisis in River State, or he will create crisis in their own state. And you know, in that statement, he talked about, it was pretty particular about the governor of Bauchi State, who is the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, and talking and literally threatening him that the crisis that will ensue in that state, that he will not be able to sleep in the state. So I think these northern groups, because what I'm telling you this is that these northern groups, they are APC people. They support Bala Mohammed, but you can see how they rose in defense of a PDP governor, a PDP controlled state in Bauchi, seeing it as a threat against the North. That was what Wike did by what he said about Bauchi. And they are not even restricting it that this is a PDP affair that Nyesom Wike was talking about. They are claiming that what Nyesom Wike did was a threat. If you see the statement, he said Wike's threat against Bauchi State. They were not talking about threat against PDP in Bauchi State. So you can see how they are taking it, and they are serious about it. Of course, Tinubu may decide to ignore them. But that will not last long. That will not last long. At the end of the day, like some people are saying, they might have to choose. Wike and Tinubu may have to choose between northern Nigeria and Nyesom Wike. Because on a serious note, as I said, Tinubu, we know how he was declared by INEC as the winner of that election. We don't have to keep on repeating it. But the reason why he was able to get away with what he got away with was that he has some northerners who backed him. If you look at it, Tinubu was totally rejected in southern Nigeria. Totally. Especially south and southeast. He was totally rejected. Even in the southwest, he could only win 4 states out of the 6 states in southwest. So how did they manage to be president? Tinubu did not win in Kano. Tinubu did not win in Rivers State, but for what they announced for him. Because the independent tabulation that was done by BBC and Premier Times showed that it was Peter Obi of Labour Party that won, but INEC announced him as the winner. But you can see that he was unpopular in the biggest voting bloc in South, that's Rivers State. Don't forget about that. INEC announced him as the winner. He couldn't win Lagos. He couldn't win Kano. Sometimes you can begin to ask yourself, then how did he get the votes to win? He couldn't even win in all your states. These are large voting blocks, yet he still emerged as president. So he owes a lot. His presidency is because of the benevolence of northern Nigeria. And he cannot afford to toy with them, especially now that he needs to pacify North. His government has become rudderless. His government has collapsed the economy from what it was to what it is today. So he is very unpopular. So therefore, he cannot continue to antagonize North and hope to survive the threat of sections of the North who are insisting that he cannot do more than one term. So at the end of the day, it will boil down to Bala Mohammed deciding whether to choose between northern Nigeria or Nyesom Wike. And the tone of this statement showed that decision will not take long for Bala Mohammed to make, or he can choose to ignore it at his own peril politically. That's my take on this matter. I don't know what you think. Whatever you think, you can give it up to us on the commentary box. But I want it to be clear that Bala Mohammed was rejected by Southeast. Even the Southwest, it was a tug of war. He won only 4 states from his zone. He lost Oyo, he lost Lagos. It was the North that literally made him president, for whatever it's worth. And that section of the North, that North is demanding a sack of Nyesom Wike. Let us see how it will pan out. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. when you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.